Well, there's something I never knew. I've seen the name Abermouth around about. What I didn't realise is that Abermouth is the Welsh name for Barmouth. I thought that Barmouth wasn't a Welsh word. Doesn't sound Welsh at all. So that's why, because it's Abermouth. Oh, this is probably going to be the last clip because the woman's telling me low battery power. So there's the ocean and there's the Welsh Hills. As I said, the camera battery ran out, so this is my phone, and there's the rest of the hills, mountains. That one's really sheer. And this makes me think of that song, Footprints in the Sand. It's been a while. Well, actually, no, you know what? I've never seen sand this nice. In the north coast of Wales, the sand doesn't seem to be this pretty. It's actually a little bit more clay-like, I think. It's probably something to do with the mountains that are around here. But take a look at this. Now that's proper sand. Isn't that lovely? Now we've got a much better view. Check it out. I find this fascinating. I mean, this whole town is built on such a small piece of land. So North Wales is the North Wales coast is nothing like this. West Wales is very mountainous, very rocky, but the East Wales and the North Wales coast is hilly, but it's not mountainous. Now look at this. This is a transition between the wet sand and the dry sand. You can see the sky reflected in the water on the surface. The sand that I'm walking on is a lot harder than the sand further up. And now it's getting wet. I think it's coming in. So there's the break. I think that's what it's called. Too close for my liking. This beach is quite a long beach, not long, wide, but it's far from the town or the buildings to where the water is. It took me about 5 minutes to walk down, which is kind of scary because if the tide starts coming in, that means that it's going to catch up to me quite quickly. Just coming up towards the dunes. Now this is quite common in the North Wales coast, and here we are on the West Wales coast, and here are the dunes. I don't know whether this type of sand dune is common in other countries. I don't know what contributes to what makes a sand dune. It must be this sort of grass that grows, maybe. This grass is what allows it to keep its integrity. But it's all sand. It's not fertile soil, although I guess there must be a certain amount of nutrients in the sand for the grass to actually be growing there. It must have first of all gotten the nutrients that would have been washed here from the sea, and then when the other plants died later on, they must have contributed their nutrients to the sand then. Or maybe something else, I don't know. But they still remain here, right next to the sea, because the sea goes right up to that line there. If you can see the black, that's the seaweed, where the water will come up to that point, and then the sand dunes begin. And this is the grass that grows here. It's quite a tough grass. It's not like the grass that grows in my garden. It's a bit more coarse, and the ends of it are more pointy. It can be quite irritating if you land on a lot of it. It's not very nice grass. But who cares if it's nice or not? It still grows here. The sand dunes are a real pain because of the sand. The sand is dry generally, and if you roll over in the sand dunes, the sand will get everywhere, and it's not nice at all. And if you walk through the sand dunes for an extended period of time, you are going to get a lot of sand in your shoes. So this is as far as I'm going.